Fellow South Africans, you know what time it is. It is time, of course, to get to what Johnny Clegg once said. And I think as fellow South Africans, we may have forgotten who we are over the years. Remember songs like Impi, Ipintombi, Nkosiyeza, once again, Johnny Clegg, big ups to you and may you rest in peace, fellow South African. Do you remember those songs that gave us oomph? Umdladla. Yeah, that's who we always been. Warriors of this country. Every one of us. You couldn't even dared. But Ubuntu came between us and said, neutralize, 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 because you're about to have people who have no business being here to disturb you guys from building South Africa. Can you imagine where we would be in 2026, 32 years after 1994? Imagine where we would be, all of us, as South Africans. Can you imagine? But no, they came and disturbed us at the behest of useless political party called the ANC. And then after that, it gave birth to other political parties that became even more useless to us, to a point where they allowed them, when we welcomed them with warm, open arms. Remember we did that? We welcomed them because we thought, hey, since you guys have been independent since the 1960s, you will come here and assist us on how to rebuild our country. And no, they were in chaos for the past 30 years before our own democracy. Chaos. So clearly it showed that they were not coming here to contribute. They had no skill on contribution or what contribution is. And just when I start filming, the clouds decide to say, yo, bro, we're here to disturb. I got it. I got it. But anyways, hopefully the editing will do some damage control. I don't know. But it's about the content. I'm so disturbed by I really am disturbed. It was sunny all this time before I sat down, and I deliberately started filming this time because I knew I was going to get the best quality. Oh, shoot. Okay, let's continue. I don't know what the damage is. I'll fix it. I'll try to fix it. Yeah, guys, so as you already know, when I am wearing this, we are on the, warrior path. We are at war. Impi. Oh, Nancy Impieza. And of course, this is not a violent one because we are not that type of people. We are using the very, very laws of the country that they try to manipulate us to beat us into submission. Those days are over. And I am sitting here to give you a soft update. The reason why I'm calling this a soft update, it's because on Wednesday, in KuGompo, Eastern Cape, the mayor, that is Princess Faku, will be addressing the manifesto that was handed to her on the 30th of March 2026. And from what I am hearing from the grapevine, the sister, uthi mabahambe bonke. Mabahambe bonke. Konke namachwane abo out of East London. That is what I am hearing. But it's to be confirmed on Wednesday when she takes to the stage and addresses the people that voted for her. And they want to hear what's the plan. And the people of KuGompo, they are saying, we want to hear words out of her mouth that they must leave. But now when they leave, where do you think they are going to? Because our own mayors, let's say the mayor of Johannesburg, the mayor of Tshwane, the mayor of Mangaung, because, from the east, they have to come up north this way or go south. And if they go south, they are going to Gqeberha, they are going to Cape Town or the Western Cape. The mayors of these lines that they are going to be moving to themselves, they ought to have addressed their own citizens and saying, Haila. Haila. That's what they should be saying. So that when they pack up and they think they're going south, the South would have said, no. I'm talking southeast all the way to west, southwest, Western Cape. So that they have nowhere to go. And when they come north side or far east side, like your KwaZulu Natal, because KuGompo and Posh Epstein, starting from what's that beautiful place called by that casino? I forgot what it's called. Mayors of Uguganje, all that Ugu region, and they're like Zimkulu, Opo, Kokstad, they need to have said something. They ought to have said something as they come all the way from the south, going into east, I'm talking now your Amazimtoti, your Durban, your Stanga, going all the way up north of KwaZulu Natal. All those mayors ought to have said, Haila. Haila. So when they try to then move, coming like into landlocked provinces, your Mpumalangas, your Gautengs, and your all of that, including Northern Cape, all mayors of every metro and municipality there should say, Haila. Of course, they will push it a little bit further. By Pimanje, your Pretoria, your Hammanskral, into Limpopo or Northwest Province. The mayors of all those regions too must have addressed their people and said to them, Haila. Of course, all the way out of our borders. Do you see that we have not used any like Impi type of situation, but we are using the laws because our cities, our towns, our rurals, our urbans, our all these things, we voted for them to serve us, the people of South Africa. And if there are any business opportunities, those business opportunities ought to go to us. Because when these political parties, they campaign, guess what they promise us? It's time to deliver, baba. It's time to deliver. And Princess Faku, she has the opportunity to open that tap of servicing South Africans by getting rid of people that are causing havoc in South African people's lives. So KuGompo, all eyes are on you. I'll be observing. And on Wednesday, I'll be seated right here to update you on a full confirmed update as to what is Princess Faku's plan going forward for the people of KuGompo. Because they gotta come first, whether she likes it or not. Those stores and those business establishments, they ought to go to South African citizens. And while Princess Faku is doing that, she also needs to go to the crevices of KuGompo. Because I'm telling you, ma'am, there are chemists underground, basements of those buildings and houses. Because I also heard some news of a chemist that was discovered with nefarious products that are unaliving the children of KuGompo. We were not given the street value, but we heard those products. And guess who they were run by? Yes, Nigerians. So clearly, Nigerians pose a deadly threat to the people of KuGompo. They are not South Africans. So you use your power invested in you by the Constitution of the Republic of South Africa, Act 108 of 1996, to serve the people of KuGompo. Tina Nati, on their way leaving, Nati Sobesgadile. And I do also understand this is another soft update. March and March is planning a march in Pretoria, Tshwane, sometime this month. Ladies and gentlemen, particularly brothers, I'm talking South African men. Yeah, when you look at yourself or when you are with your boys, you call yourselves men. Let's see your manliness on those streets of Pretoria. Let's see your manliness on the streets of Johannesburg. Let's see your manliness on the streets of the of Western Cape, Cape Town, wherever that the march might be moving to. And if one day all of us across the country, we have a day of marching on the streets, either to our legislatures or our parliament or council hall, what do you call this, city hall. Men of South Africa, zinsizwa. Ngeke uzibize ngensizwa uhleli ebhareni mfethu uphuza utshwala. Ngeke uzibize ngensizwa ofike wahamba waye to the stadium to go watch a soccer match. But you fail to take to the streets. And I think it's about time that our soccer teams or soccer clubs in this country started joining this mzabalazo. That before a soccer match starts, everybody in that stadium must pay allegiance mzabalazo. Otherwise, what club are you going to be left with when illegal foreigners have taken over South Africa and coming to take over your clubs? Your team. So embrace this agenda and then remind your supporters who they are before a soccer match. During halftime, you also remind them. There is no way that uzozibiza ngensizwa indoda uyigwala. When you must look at them straight in the face and say, asinsabi. Asinsabi. That should be our punchline as South Africans, asinsabi. Because we are warriors, people. Abasazi, ngiyabona ngothi abasazi. Asibafundise about who we are. Again, peacefully. Peacefully. Kodwa ke, our law does allow us to defend ourselves if we are being attacked. Self-defense. Ngoba ngizwile abanye osisi amajolofina athi ucaka bethu nebazovesana behlale befold izandla bengenzi lutho nimacha. Sifuna ubabona. Sifuna ukubabona amadodeni. Yini ningasazi? Nikhule vele sesidambile kancane. You will learn. Because you think 1976, it's... Oh, no, don't worry. Uyobamba esingaphansi uthi ha uhamba nabo kwi-Peace Airline. So all I'm saying is, Princess Faku, thank you so much for listening to the people that you are leading KuGompo. But we want to see leadership now from you. True leadership. And I know you're a warrior. Ngeke nkosikazi ube princess for nothing. Never. Remember, you are chosen by God. So show the strength of God in you, CC, in fighting for your people. And every mayor along the way that I have mentioned, but these guys will look for a town, a city. I think they're going to run away to rural. Nani ezlalini emakhaya nasemaplazini. Vakapu. People you don't know, reportani nisho ukuthi hayibo zangapha. Don't keep quiet. Siphuzwe inyongo kwanele. Asibasabi. Anyways, I thought let me come here with that soft update, and the Sunshine disappointed me. But what matters is what I am saying. Let's forget about quality of the video. And that, guys, we shall see each other on Wednesday When I come back after Princess Faku, the executive mayor of KuGompo has given the marching orders. Yes. Let's see what transpired thereafter. And I think that will be the ball that will start rolling and becomes bigger and bigger and bigger, and entire South Africa will say, Hapaya. Where did I get this Hapaya from? I think from The Lion King. Is that where I got it from? Either from Timon or Pumbaa. Hapaya, I like the way it's Hapaya, meaning Hamba, Hambakaya, whatever it was that, yeah. So please. Osha Sisi, Osha. So that the people of KuGompo get to breathe. Do you know how we yearn for fresh air? All of us as South Africans? A breath of fresh air. Kushaya umoya nje. Yazi nje kushaya umoya. Kuyithi sodwa nje. Finally we bahambe namaqhwana abo shem. Hey, kube nje yithi nje sodwa. With visitors that are here legally, that respect our laws. Those are the ones that are welcomed. And they're not going to be charged or told to go home. Kotwa, I want to remind us of this. Impi. Yeah, boy. That's who we used to be. That is who we used to be. And we still are, guys. Let's remind ourselves. Anyways, goodbye in all this weather.